Hello YouTube, welcome to Game Flashbacks. So, I mentioned in my earlier video that suborc is my favorite title on the ColecoVision. So now I'm going to put up a review of suborc on ColecoVision. I like this game a lot, and I'll tell you why. So, let's start the game. Now, this was one of the many ColecoVision Atom titles for the Atom family computer, letting you know you don't have to own an Atom computer system to be able to play Coleco Atom games. I'll show you that expansion port I promised. I forgot about that, sorry. Well, so you start... I'll show you all the reasons why I like it so much, and why you like it. Now, it's a kind of a 2D, 3D shooter. You move the cursor around, works well with the ColecoVision's analog joystick, avoiding attacks from enemies. It's a hard game, but it's challenging. In the air, you shoot just in the air, you just shoot fire. Now, when you're on the submarines, however, when you're shooting those, you shoot missiles, you shoot torpedoes. It's a truly fun game for the ColecoVision, and any owner should own this game. It's a really good game. Now, about the fire, you can avoid them if you want to, but I recommend not. Well, you can avoid them if you want to, but you can also, in addition, you can blow them to smithereens. Yeah, this game does keep you busy. You'll fight, sometimes you'll fight a group of certain unusual enemies called the mystery. Like, the mystery varies. Sometimes it's a ship in the background. It can just vary. So... the controls are simple. Your left action button fires, and your left action button fires, and your left action button, this one, fires, while your right one fires like a different type of fire. So we're just gonna play again. Now at the end of a level there will be a boss. Watch, I will show you. Like, did you see that ship I just shot in the background? It said mystery up at the top because I shot it. It's a hard one too. If there's a dynamite overhead, just leave it alone. Or anything overhead, just leave it alone. If you go up and try to blast it, it will usually be too late. Oh, this game is hard and frustrating. So, don't get mad at me if I get frustrated. It's how the game works. Boy, is this one hard. It's a good one for the ColecoVision library, but a hard one. We're going to try one more time. This game does get its own review. It's just my personal favorite. Now, some games I already cover might get their own in my ColecoVision review. Might get their own video later. It's a good one for the ColecoVision library, but a hard one. And when I say hard, oh, I darn mean it. I think any ColecoVision owner should have this game in their library. Sometimes I'm usually pretty good at this game, but for some reason I'm doing so well right now. It's sure a hard game. Okay, now we're at the boss. The boss is this big black ship that fires at you. And he doesn't fire regular ammo. He fires those big red things that come at you a lot in this game. Now, after neutralizing well, that's basically suborc for the ColecoVision. Next time, we're going to look at a game I really haven't had much experience with, but still, since I promised I'd show this. If you look down on the ColecoVision, you'll see this thing right here. This thing right here. This is where an expansion port goes. That port in there is where you can hook up expansion modules. Now there are 3 expansion modules to collect. The first one is a module that allows you to play Atari 2600 games. The second module is the sturdy steering wheel for some of those racing games. The third one hooks it up to a computer, which I already covered the Atom. Well, that just about concludes our review of Suborc, my favorite ColecoVision game. See you next time, and we'll look at a game I just haven't had any experience with, and I'm going to try it out. See you then.